Good morning, friends. It is 7:30 a.m. on a Monday morning. We're getting an early start to the week. So today I thought I could take you through sort of what I eat in a day because it's kind of weird and I've got a lot of interesting dietary restrictions. So I thought I could take us through that and sort of just take you through my day. Yes, good morning to you too, sir. Everyone has to weigh in the morning time. Anyways, I know I've harped on this enough, but I'm not going to eat until probably 11 or 11:30, but I am going to go take the dog on about an hour-long walk. I've been trying to incorporate a little more lists into my life, but I'm going to chug a bunch of water before we go because I don't want to feel dehydrated and gross on the trail. So I'm going to do that, and then we'll get out of here hopefully before 8 to go on our walk. Okay, look, there's one ridiculous thing that I bought online that has truly made my walks elevated. Like, it's brought them to the next level. And that is my holographic fanny pack. Because you know what? Now it's warm, and so I don't have pockets, and I don't have room to put all my things. And so now I have a big front pocket, and I understand why people use fanny packs. I get it, and I approve. Okay, so today, since we're taking a longer walk, we're gonna go drive to a trail. It's like less than 10 minutes from my house, and it's down by the river, and it's beautiful, and it goes literally all the way from Spokane to Coeur d'Alene, so I can walk for as long as I want and have a new view every time. Bean, are you ready? Are you ready to go? Are you ready for your walk? Let's do it! Got finished. We did about 4 miles in just under an hour, and now we're gonna go home and drink some water. Woo! Maybe get a treat, Bean. Oh, he's too tired to care. All right, I'm home now, and I'm gonna do a little full body circuit kind of workout in my fancy workout room. Okay, that was a 30-minute just like circuit exercise. I did 4 circuits 3 times. I actually just found this girl on Instagram called the Sam Plan, and I save her workouts. I do a bunch of different people's workouts just depending on what kind of muscles I want to hit for the day, but hers was a full body and it was really good. That's the first one of hers that I've done, and it kicked my butt. I took a shower, threw on a little dressy dress, and I'm gonna put just like a little bit of makeup on. Honestly, since COVID started, I have sort of just stopped wearing makeup at all. But I'm gonna put a little bit on today. So literally I'm gonna put on some primer. I use the Tula face blurring primer and then some mascara and maybe fill my eyebrows in a little bit. But honestly, that's kind of the most makeup I wear these days. It's not a lot. I don't understand how I literally always look naked in these vlogs. Like, it's so weird. I don't wear anything that has a lot of cleavage, but I don't know. It always happens. So while I do this, I said I was going to talk about food today. Let's talk a little bit about what kinds of foods I eat with my ulcerative colitis. I would just like to preface this by saying everybody with an autoimmune disease can tell you that each person is completely individual. There is no end-all be-all, and I wish there was. And a lot of people who don't deal with it believe that there is one specific diet that will cure you of colitis. That's not true, and it's honestly pretty upsetting to hear about and have people message you and say, I have one thing that will cure your colitis. That's not true. Everybody has their own food sensitivities. I absolutely believe that what you eat can make you feel better or worse, but I think what those exact foods are is different for everybody. I happen to have a whole host of food sensitivities. Pretty much anything that anyone could be sensitive to, I am. So I have to eat a really weird specific diet just because of that. I tend to eat a fairly anti-inflammatory diet, but if I eat something and it doesn't bother me, I'm not gonna cut it out unnecessarily. I don't think you should cut any foods out that you don't have to. Foods really aren't good or bad. And I know that the health industry wants you to believe that certain foods are bad, and if you eat certain foods, you'll lose weight and live a perfect life, but that's not true either. And so I just eat what doesn't make me feel bad. And that changes over time. I used to not be able to drink coffee at all. Now it doesn't bother me in the slightest. In case you're wondering, I use a lash primer because I used to get lash extensions, but they're $1 billion. So I bought this. It's Lancome. I don't know. I don't know if it works or if it's just makes me feel better. But I feel like my lashes look pretty long. I don't really know. I'm not a beauty guru. Not really an anything guru, but just a lady trying to live her life. Okay, I just finished my mascara. This is it. It's just gonna be here today, I think. And then I threw half my hair up and fixed a couple curls, and that's just gonna be good enough. I am just chugging some coffee because, you know, I tried for a really long time to be a person who's not reliant on caffeine, but I just am. I try to limit it to 1 cup a day, and normally I don't make this big of a cup. I don't know what I was thinking last night when I made it, but I probably won't drink all of this. And somehow it doesn't bother my stomach. I know I've heard that cold brew is supposed to be less acidic, but I don't actually know the difference. Like, is cold brew just coffee that you put in the fridge? Because that's what I'm calling cold brew, but like I'm pretty sure it's like made, I almost said beaned differently. Yes, cold brew is beaned differently. I think it's made differently, but regardless, this doesn't bother me. So I drink it. That is my philosophy around food. If I eat it or drink it and it doesn't bother me, then I keep eating it or drinking it, because life is too short to not eat the things that you want to eat. And I stand by that. Okay, so my dad and brother are flying over today for lunch, and since we're not really, restaurants are open here, Spokane is in phase 2, I think, so restaurants are open with like limited seating and stuff, but I, as an immunocompromised human being, haven't been to a restaurant yet, and my family lives over in Seattle and things are still pretty shut down over there. So they haven't been to a restaurant yet either. We're not really sure what we're comfortable with. So we are just doing a picnic lunch. So I need to pack my own lunch because my family just can't keep up with the food, so I can and can't eat, which I don't blame them. So I make a smoothie for breakfast every morning. It's just easy, it's easily digestible, it's got some protein in it, and I struggle a little bit with my protein intake. So I think I'm just gonna make that, but I'm also gonna cut up some apples and maybe throw a banana in to take with that, just so I have something to eat. Also, normally my morning time is pretty morning, it's like 11. My breakfast is usually pretty heavy on fruits, and then my other meals of the day are more vegetable heavy. It's not something I do on purpose, it just sort of happens that way. So lots of fruit this morning. Okay, so like I said, I pretty much have a smoothie for breakfast every morning, and I think I've already showed you guys how I do this, but I will take you through it. Most mornings I have a strawberry mango smoothie. So I just throw some strawberries in there. I use frozen fruit because it's cheap at the store, and then I don't have to put ice in it. So I do mostly strawberries, a little bit of mango. And then I throw a couple of different things in my smoothies. So first thing I throw in there is some spirulina. I think it's made from like seaweed. It's really high in a whole bunch of vitamins, kind of get your greens in. It's a superfood, it's good for you. I feel like it makes my guts feel better. It honestly smells like river water though. Like, don't put it in unless what you're putting it in has a super strong flavor. So the fruit totally overpowers it and you don't taste it at all, but don't think you can mix it in water and just drink it, because it would taste like you were drinking lake water. I also throw some of this Sarah's Day Body Bloom powder in there. It's a probiotic supplement. It's good for your skin and nails and GI tract and all that good stuff. I feel like I notice it the most in my skin. And then I throw some protein powder in there. I am allergic to a lot of sources of protein, like every kind of meat and also dairy and a bunch of different kinds of nuts. So I do supplement protein, and then I fill it all up with water and I blend it up and it's good to go. Sometimes I'll throw a little bit of agave in it just to sweeten it a little bit, but usually the fruit has enough natural sugar in it to sweeten it just fine. Alrighty friends, we are all packed up and now we can head to the airport. Okay, so I just had lunch with my brother and my dad, and plans have changed and I'm gonna go home with them for the night. So I'm gonna fly over to Seattle and spend the night with my family, and then my dad will bring me back in the morning. So I need to drive home, pack a bag real quick, and then come back here. Okay, I know for the average person, this would seem like a very rash last minute plan, and it is a last minute plan, but that's the beauty of being a nurse who's supplemental with an entire family who works in the airline industry, because nobody has a normal schedule, and this is how I was raised. We make last minute plans for absolutely everything, and I'm used to just packing a bag and going. So I'm just gonna throw some pajamas and an outfit for tomorrow in a bag and we'll be off. I called my husband and he's such a gem. He's so used to just the way that I am. He's like, okay, have fun, see you tomorrow. Like, he's used to me just jetting off. So I'll be in Seattle for the night. I'm gonna pack a bag really quick because I'm on a time crunch here. Backpack full of stuff, and then I am just gonna pack a couple of snacky things. My parents eat really healthy. They've always got tons of fruits and veggies, but just in case, I'm gonna throw, I love this savory mix. It's got nuts that I'm not allergic to and bananas and stuff in it, and then a couple of Go Macro bars and a split peanut butter and jelly. Well, cashew butter and jelly. And I think that'll be it. Yeah, that's all I need. So I'm gonna hop in the car and head back to the airport. Having fancy party, woo. From my childhood bedroom, which apparently is like a camping gear prep area now. But I'm here, I'm home, I'm visiting my parents just for the night, and I think we're gonna hop in the pool. It's like early evening time. I kind of missed lunch. I ate the protein bar in the plane, and we're gonna have some dinner after we hang out by the pool for a little while. Okay, parents. Yes. I was originally making a video about what I make in a day, and then I came here. So now you have to tell me what you're making for me.
Yeah, well,
you're making the quarantinis.
I am not participating in quarantine.
Is a mixture of vodka and vodka with an orange slice.
Nice.
Yeah, shaken, not stirred.
Oh, good.
This is steelhead, and I put some dash on it to start with, and then a salmon rub, and then I'm going to sear it for a minute or two on its face, and then turn it on its skin and cook it.
That is much fancier than anything I would have made.
It should be really
And we've
good.
got
Looks
asparagus
good,
to says. It does, it looks really good. And sweet tater fries. Yum, 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 we get to eat outside. Summertime. Salmon, asparagus, and sweet tater fries. Yum, 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 yum. Okay, that turned out a very different day than I was originally thinking, but I hope y'all liked it. I am just tucking into bed at my parents' house in my old bedroom, so I think I'm gonna call it a night. But if you liked this video and you want to subscribe, I would be a very happy camper. Comment below your favorite last minute trip. I love to hear stories about travel. So I hope you guys liked this video, and I will see you all next week.